The Auberge Resort story begins about 35 years ago with the opening of the Auberge du Soleil in the Napa Valley. The California wine country is our soul, and that's what we're all about. I think this will be the most anticipated project in the area.
What we try to do here is bring those elements into Fort Lauderdale to have a truly international luxury development on the beach.
The architecture of this building is very unique, and it's trying to experience the magnificent water views and skyline that we have.
It's one of the most beautiful buildings we have ever done. It's a very privileged location because it's full of canals, boating is great, and that's the beauty of Fort Lauderdale. That's Fort Lauderdale prides itself on being the Venice of the Americas.
There is no other project in Fort Lauderdale that is right on the sand. From that point of view, this is very, very unique.
First of all, we'll have the Auberge Spa. Now, the Auberge Spas are generally put together in a way that really allow you to experience the whole scope of attending a spa and coming in, relaxing, getting your treatment, relaxing afterwards, and then of course there's a restaurant. The hallmark of an Auberge resort is the cuisine.
We're going to have two restaurants, one on the beach that will be a more elegant restaurant with beautiful water views, and one that will be also very elegant, but we think of it more as a trattoria.
The Auberge experience is going to be put into every aspect of the design of this property. If you become an owner, you're going to be able to partake in the Auberge Resorts lifestyle in a way that I think you'll truly enjoy.
Miami has now become a major metropolis, a major financial center, and this Brickell area is like a part of Manhattan where you live in a building and you just walk down and you have everything you need. Brickell Flatiron is the latest addition to the area. It's a 65-story residential building with a ground street retail.
It's going to be quite a place in downtown Miami at 650 feet up in the air and be able to enjoy what is a 360-degree view. The inspiration was to try to get the building to move and look like the wind was stroking the facade of the building, and the balconies at every floor have an intertwining curvilinear effect that we believe is going to create a very interesting character and identity for the building.
This idea to stay in a space that is not edged, that is not angular. You have to design every element, especially for this space.
You're getting a triangular shape that doesn't feel like a triangle really because of the way that we've laid out the apartments and the living and dining areas. But you get a spectacular view of the south and the parks on the water, Coconut Grove and Biscayne Bay.
I think that residents of Flatiron will experience a building where nothing has been left to chance. Luis Revuelta, which is the architect that designed the outside of the building, we worked for endless hours together to create a very good-looking building. And with Massimo Ioseghini, we came up with a unique, very modern, very pleasant, very inviting design for all the interior spaces.
Going inside, we have a big important reception that is in the style of all the building, with this idea of smooth, of cocooning. We use the curved lines. Going up, we have a floor with amenities, and we have bars, we have spaces with a billiard. We have a space for kids area. We have a space that is a cinema that is so comfortable. And also we have liquor, cigar room, a place a little English in the style where you can relax.
What I consider one of the most unique features of this building is the decision to dedicate the whole last floor of the building to a swimming pool, a spa, and a gym for the benefit of all the residents. Instead of creating a big penthouse, I decided to let the whole building share that experience. It's going to have a fantastic view. There's going to be nothing taller around it, and we'll have an absolute 360-degree view of the whole city. I've been concentrating the past 30 years to build properties that were more targeted toward part-time residents or people that would come to Miami on vacation. And now this building is targeting permanent residents, people that work and live here, and they live in this environment where within walking distance they have everything that they need.
We've put a tremendous amount of thought and effort in trying to make that experience unique for a buyer, so there's no question in my mind that this will be the best project developed by Hugo Colombo in this area.
began development in 1993. I built 71 projects and 75 million square feet. Missoni Bay is the last site on the water and very good location, close to Design District, Wynwood, 12 minutes from the airport. So basically it became a very great place to live, great to raise a family, safe, secure, and very good place to invest your money. The Missoni brand is very colorful and it's matched to Miami Happy Life, so it's fit very well for this project.
Missoni is innovation. It has always been innovation from the beginning till today. Missoni is colors. Missoni is creativity. Missoni is design. Missoni is fashion. I love to have the family around me. I love to have all my friends. And I'd like to create ambience and atmosphere where everybody feels at ease.
It was very interesting to work with Hani Rashid because he's open with ideas and he's very creative.
The Missoni Bay tower that we've designed really celebrates the qualities of light, the qualities of form, producing a very beautiful, minimal sculptural object on the Biscayne Bay that we think should stand the test of time and should be timeless. We should think of these apartments as villas in the sky because the building innovates at the level of human experience. There is a sense of being in another place, in a very pure place, calmness and serenity and being at home. By making that kind of beautiful container with these large columns, which in fact allude to sails and beautiful, elegant mega-yacht structures, we start to have a sort of dialogue with the bay, with the skyline of Miami. Architecturally, you have the same horizon line with an infinity pool out the end of our building on the Biscayne Bay. The deck is a remarkably beautiful and very lush landscape. There's an incredible pool, alcoved spaces and places of respite and places of sort of, enjoyment.
As a chairman of Aman, I bring my team to design spa, gym and wellness. I wanted to offer multiple opportunities for a healthy, balanced lifestyle.
There's a kind of allure that draws you in and then sort of keeps you there. And it's a little bit like reading a good book or watching a great film or listening to a great piece of music. And this is really a testament to Vlad Dororin's inspiration.
Our goal is to create beautiful environments where people can experience an harmonious life with family and friends.
First time I came to Miami, my dream was one day to build a skyscraper. And this dream now comes true.
You know, Miami is a playground in a way. It's very relaxed, and yet it's sophisticated, and there's an elegance about it. When we first went to the site, the views were magnificent. This will be a unique building for that area. It is set apart from the other buildings, so it has space around it. One of the devices we used to relate our architecture to was the Riva boat, because they're so beautifully designed. And yet they're relaxing, and they are elegant, and I think they relate very beautifully to Miami and the lifestyle that everyone wants to have.
If you look at the formal aspects of the building in terms of its sculptural nature, it's very fluid, it's very organic, that beautifully sculpted arrival court. All of that movement is consistent with the idea of its site, and then that found its way into the interiors. There are things that last forever, there are things that the quality never fades, and that's what we were looking for.
I work with my team to create functional family home. This is going to be a gym, kids club, cinema, private dining, and we have two great pools. We're going to build a marina there so you can keep your boat. I bring my team from Amman who designed the spa for the building. The spa is going to be one of the signatures for this building. So we create the many areas which people can feel with the landscape, which people feel private and can enjoy relaxation.
The walkability of it, the access to the waterfront, the docks is tremendous.
I like this area because it's very private and established.
Close to Key Biscayne and Coconut Grove.
So the combination of their modern, great building with all the great amenities and service, and this I call luxury living.
en 5350 Park, nuestra tercera torre en Downtown Doral, la ciudad sin límites en Miami, Florida, donde todo lo que quieres de una ciudad puedes tenerlo ahora. 5350 Park, con residencias de hasta 3 habitaciones, interiores modernos y las mejores áreas de esparcimiento, con precios a tu alcance. Contáctanos, ya están a la venta. Explora, disfruta, vive Downtown Doral.